Welcome everyone to the episode 6 of my Let's Play series. Last episode there was problems with the video and I had to cut a part from it, so I'm just gonna have rapidly a moment to tell what I did. And during the moment the video was cut. That was just at the moment when I was leaving the ravine, if you remember right. And basically what I done after that is coming back at base, taking all the thing my bees at product and getting back to my main base, making a centrifuge to process the honeycombs, and then making the Beealyzer. And that's at the moment I made the Beealyzer that the video came back. So just saying so you know what happened. And now onto the new episode. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make some more food, because I'm all again out of food. So gotta get some bone meal. Where did I put that? Not there. There's some wheat, so I'm gonna get myself some more bread. There you go. I plant the seeds and I can make some more bread. And using the project table is cool. So there. So this episode I have a new project. Well, my first real project, and I already used quite a lot of big mods like Acetone Forestry, and now I wanted to really start to use red power. And the best way to use it is to make some kind of storage room with automatic sorting. It's pretty generic, but that's efficient and it's fun to make. So onto that, I need a lot of things. First, I'll need my olive furnace to cook quite a lot of things. So to make my sorting machine, I'll need a couple machines like sorting machines, filters, I think, there will be retrievers. So I need a lot of ingots. And well, let's start on by making I think the best would be to have multiple alloy furnaces, because I need to cook a lot of things. So the best thing to do is that I will be getting more clay off camera and I'll make more of those alloy furnaces. See you later. Alright, I got myself a nice amount of clay, so now I have to cook it. And while that happens, I will have to make a first little machine, because I do have to get myself a room dedicated to my storage room. For that I'm will need cobble, and I don't want to be mining lots of cobble to make it, because it will be a pretty large room, so maybe that will be enough, but I want to have an automatic cobblestone generator. And I got a very efficient design, so I'll be doing that pretty fast, and I will be using red power for it, so that counts. So just skipping the night and start to make some red power things. So first I'll be using redstone tubes. That are tubes that can transport items around. And to make that I need copper and tin in all our furnaces. So I'll make quite a bunch of it, and I'll just get that zombie real fast. He's dead. Anyway, it's 1 tin and 3 copper for each. So I'll just throw in there half a stack and let that cook. And doing that will give me brass ingots, which can be used to make multiple things, but the first thing you can make with them are tubes like this, pneumatic tubes. So next I need what I call block breakers. So you make them like this. I will need 4 of them. So I need 4 of those pickaxe. You see the rest of the recipe are there's pistons, so I need 4 pistons. Done like that. Oh, I don't have much wood left already. With my 4 pistons that I can craft with my iron pickaxe, and I should do that in a project table. Project table is cool for unstackable objects that make it easier to manage. Give myself some more redstone and cobble. Make myself 4 block breakers. Block breakers, as you saw when I was making obsidian at the volcano, are blocks that eats the item in front of it when it receives a redstone signal. So I will be using that to automate my cobblestone maker. So also to automate it, I need something that pulls redstone signal every so often. Could make one with redstone and torches, but well, I have mods and I have better. So first I should get myself some of stone wafers. They are the base element to make red power gates. Gates are elements that, well, just compact the design of big gates made with vanilla redstone into just a little block. Pretty awesome, but I need some more wood and I don't have any, so I'll be farming some off camera and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back and I got myself some wood so I could keep on going. During that time my stone wafers were cooking too, so I think alright. And now there's multiple elements that you have to craft in order to get yourself gates. First you need torches to make the most complex element of it. Well, the most complex basic element, because there are even more complex elements for more complex gates, but for most gates this is probably the most complex thing to do. It's a stone pointer, it's a stone wafer, redstone torch and stone. Next you got the cathode, like this. Next you got the anode, and then you get the simple wire, and to make the timer you put it like this. There, timer. So usually I do that in project table, but anyway. So I practically got everything. I just need a bit more of those tubes though, like this, and I'll also be transforming those tubes a bit, so I'll take some redstone there. So now off to the design. After I pick up one more bucket and take one of a block from my lava pump over here. There. But so I'll be not doing that cobble gen somewhere around here. I guess a good place would be on that volcano. Why not? Just be destroying some block to flatten the terrain. So that's fine. There you go. And I'll even make it cool. I still got some of this basalt here, and I can use it to make something looking cool. So first I'll flatten the place, this, and next off to the design. I need a 3x3 area, so I will be doing with this. There, basically it's that way. I need a hole in each side. So I'll be mining that part. There is a reason for that. It's where each block breaker will be. There, 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 there. And now I will be using pneumatic tubes. Well, so you know, when you have pneumatic tubes behind block breakers, it will eject the item in the pneumatic tubing. Though I will be using a more compact way to do that, redstone tube, because you know I also need to activate those machines of block breakers, and I have to run separately tubes and wire. Now redstone tubes do both at the same time, so a redstone can travel through it and they'll connect to machine and activate them and act as a pneumatic tubes at the same time. So that really helps a lot. So I get myself tubes going like this, and basically a chest for the output. I'll just put the crafting table there and chest. And why not upgrading it to copper? There you go. So now I got a chest where all my coal will go. Still not finished though. The cobblestone is where the cobblestone will form. Now I have to put the source blocks. And to do that I need a second ring of those. This. And even a third. If I'm not mistaken, if I still have the design right. This. And basically, you got a lava bucket here, and water buckets on this side. So I'll be taking a there the staircase, and cool. Putting the water blocks, source blocks in each of the corners. But it's very efficient because it only uses one lava bucket and it has a very large output of cobble. There. Basically, now if for example I take a lever, put the thing out, it will take it and reform the cobble, as you see. And you can repeat this. Could do it manually with the lever first, but that's not what I want. What I want is automatic it. Though I cannot just put the timer like this, it won't work. So as you see, timer works like this. But you cannot. You have to use something to connect this to this. And I have to make a bunch more things for that. So I got my tube. I don't need it anymore for now, so I'll place them in this chest. That's my food. Basalt. I put this here, and brass ingots too. Don't know. I put the brass in here. I need to make a new tool that will cost me 2 diamonds, called the diamond handsaw. It is used in Red Power to cut things, and while you can cut things to get ingredients for other recipes, you can also use them to cut blocks in half, then cut them again and again, and you get covers. Now you can place like you want. You can make these that's aesthetic. You can also place that on tubs to make them disappear, just like that. So it won't appear, but it is actually there. And it can also be used to make some other things. And what I want to do, in that example, is take a couple of those ingots. Well, I'll do just I'll need a stack of redstone. Anyway, I'll just do this. Oh. and in the hollow furnace combine copper or iron, both works, with 4 redstone, and you will get 1 red alloy ingot. A thing can be used to make advanced redstone wire. Well, I'll show you. Can make some of this stuff with this. So I'll just skip right to what is interesting, and it should be right here. This red alloy wire, and that's advanced redstone wire that acts more intelligently as redstone. It can upcode to ceilings and wall, and signal is nearly infinite. Well, it is not, but it goes so far it's nearly impossible that you actually waste the signal. And you can also use it to get yourself, if you combine it with 8 covers around, jacketed wire. That is a wire that can round around. Is self-supporting, and you need that to connect redstone wires to redstone tubes. So, and to connect the timer to this, I will need to craft myself a couple of this red alloy wire. Now that it's done, I can go to bed real fast and leaving my door open. Hope no monster comes in. Right, and now I can finally do that. By the way, I just show you something you can do with a timer, because I didn't talk about it. It will output. Oh, damn it! Just die. Oh, Enderman. Oh. I will need Ender Pearls. So I want some. Yay! Alright, so a timer every time is the delay that is specified here goes on, it will emit a redstone pulse on this side, and this side. And this side is what controls the timer. When it receives a redstone signal, it stops the timer. So right now I will put something like 1.5 and connect it like this. And now it works. Taking that there's some timer run. You can see the chest will start holding itself with trouble. So now I have to adjust the timer so that, well, it's pretty much already optimal. So I'll have to change it mesh. There, I got the tools so far. So now I can put this away. I'll probably do a chest to stock all that stuff. I can keep the diamonds on me though. And I can get on crafting my new super room. So I'll just do this. Get myself some cobble out of here. And well, I'll be building this big cobblestone room off camera, so see you later. Alright, I'm building my little big house. You can see the advancement here. And I just wanted to get myself some more puzzles, and to do this I wanted some new tools. So I'm gonna craft some new IC2 tools on the camera to get things going faster. The first thing I want is a drill. A drill is this, crafted like this. It's IC2 tool that works off EU. You got to charge it in some kind of EU storage, like an MFE or an FSU or a bed box. It breaks block like a shovel and a pickaxe at the same time. And you got an advanced version with diamond that can break cobble, like obsidian I mean, and break all the blocks very fast. It's the fastest tool in the game. You can get like this. So I'll be getting that because I want to be faster when I mine stuff. So first I want to get myself some of this refined iron, even more, because I plan on cooking some even more interesting items. In that time I make myself some more of those bricks, because I want those new oil furnaces running not much longer. Making that magic table, of course. 3 more of those oil furnaces, and I'll put them here, and I'll charge them of coal. There. So I will be ready when I got to cook lots of things. So now I was back at those things. So I got some cables here, so I can craft them into more circuits. I need 2 because I will be making 2 of this machine actually, and 3 actually, because I will need to craft myself an interesting machine afterward. Well, not machine, but I got to craft also array batteries, as you saw on the FCPs. And now I can make myself first a drill. I don't have a refiner yet. I'm also getting diamonds because I will be upgrading it immediately. So this, and this drill, and I upgraded to diamond immediately. So it replaces both pickaxe and shovel. And I got a second interesting tool. It also requires, it has the same requirement in material than the drill. It's a chainsaw that do both axe and sword. And next I will get to craft myself a portable EU storage, because one limitation of those items, they don't contain a lot of EU and they get empty pretty fast. You need to have some kind of portable backpack on you, and well, yeah, the backpack is what I'm gonna make. Just first, before this, I'll have to recharge my items, and I want to get some lava going in my generator. So I will take some of those anti-cell and reload it, so I can get some EU going to recharge my stuff. Just going at my lava. As soon as the volcano got empty, so I'll have to move this maybe to another volcano, but it's okay for now. I do plan on getting lava another way, and I just give you one tip, I will be doing it off bees. Can you trust that? Lava from bees, yep. But that can be immediately. I need some other things to do first. And before that I will certainly be picking up lava from nether. So I'm reloading my generator, and it produces a lot of heat. So now off to build my machine, well, backpack. First I need more of those rubber cables. So crafting some more. I need 6 array batteries. After that way. 6. And well, it's pretty much already done. 6 batteries on the side, an electric circuit, and a tin ingot. Gets me the backpack. And as it's made of 6 batteries and can hold 60,000 EU, so I can charge it in the MFE, and both tools too. So I'll be continuing the room afterward. I'll see you when, well, I guess it's practically finished. Hey, by the way, the backpack, you put it here, and there it will automatically refill my drill and my chainsaw when I use them. Just saying. Oh, and I'm also jumping by my bees, and I got some interesting mutation, and creeper wants to hug me. I don't want to. Alright, so getting the stuff out of here. So it seems I found a common princess and a common drone, so I'll try to get it pure one. I got first princess, I'll put Meadows drone, and a zombie is trying to annoy me. There, Meadows princess was first drone, and finally I put there, and there. So just checking my bees, and this time I'm validating my house. See you later. I'm back, and here is what the room looks like. Pretty neat, right? So that's a 17 by 17 room, and it'll be both my storage room and my ore processing room. So I don't plan on making a full sorting system, but just ore process for now. But so first, for the organization, I do think that the chest should go either there or there. I don't really know, but I like the right better, so I think I will be putting my chest here. I guess I have this whole space to put my machines, and the entry should go somewhere like this. So I first have to make the chests, right? Let's start. I'll put the silver chest in, so I got to use copper and silver to do that. So first I make the chests. I do plan on having at least 5, nothing else for me. I want a bit more than this. I think 8 would be good. So one of them will stay normal, I don't need it upgraded, the rest will have to be upgraded with the mod iron chest, first to copper, then from copper to silver, like this. I'll stay at silver because silver is pretty good and it uses components that aren't that much used. And by the way, I was using silver, so use it real fast to make a red power tool called the Athame that is used to kill all the Endermen very easily. That's very high damage against Enderman. So now I got some chests, so I can put the input here, I guess, and the chests here. Why not? Go here. Oh, just a small, by the way. Smaller than I remember. I'll be putting the last here, so that looks good. So here we go, and I guess I will be putting all my material in that one, and dust here. So I will be playing, creating some signs. So even more wood actually. I think I need some sticks. And I need 8 single. So 1, 2, 3. Oh. Sometimes that doesn't work. Alright, I got myself some 8 ceilings. Okay, get back everything on me. And put all the signs. So this will be input chest. And I don't like it, so I'll put here. Input chest. Here will be resources. Well, I'll put just ingots. Oh, good. Dust and wait, dust and gems. Good. Now for the rest, I guess I will be doing 2 mod chests, I think. This one will be IC2 red power 2, and I'll put IC2 there instead. There. I will add more if I can. Buildcraft, forestry, and company. I don't like how it looks. Let's redo a sign. Buildcraft, forestry, and we'll add that marks. Well, I guess Next, here we will have wood chest, I guess. Oh, no. Wood and wood related. Oh, I don't have a place for it. Oh, wood. And here we'll have, I guess, Misk. Oh, I thought I just spent mob drops and plants. And finally, I'm missing a sign for some reason. I did make 8. I'm not crazy. Where is the last one? Weird. Could I make myself another one? Yeah, it's here. So I just didn't pick it. So here we'll have a Misk. I think that looks good for me. Anyway, now I gotta work on my sorting system and our processing system. So I'll have to macerate, cook, compress. So or maybe even add like auto rubber making system and diagnostic emission. I can expand that a lot, but first I will do the base. That means extract and macerate and cook. Of course, I'll have to find another way to generate energy, because this one is already taken and I need more machines. So I think I will be using a watermill setup for my processing system. I don't want to be too complicated, so that's what I will do. So if I want a watermill setup, I will not do it first. I want at least to get the red power machines first. So I need to get myself what we call a sorting machine. That will red power machine that will that can act different mods, and the mods I will be using is basically when an item will go through it, it will be painted a color that I decided in the machine. So we'll see. It's not that complicated to make. One thing to know is that it requires blue alloy ingot, and that means it requires blue electricity. So I need to work on that. That's why I also made all this thing. To make blue alloy ingot, you need silver ingots and nickelite. And alloy frames, of course. While doing this, next you need to generate electricity, solar panels, those ones. And they're made as such. And to make those blue dope wafer, I also need red dope wafer to make the filter. So you need some sand. I don't think I have any more sand. Yeah. I think I gotta search some. In the meantime, I guess I will be checking some mobs. And as I go through here, just checking my bees. And whoa, cultivated princess. That's very cool. Cultivated is the next step after common. It is obtained by bidding together common and meadows forest. Meadows or forest. And you also have a chance of mutating it to a next level. Cultivated is a very important bee because it's used to start 3 of the main bee branch: hellish bees, noble bees, intelligent bees. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get myself a nice cultivated branch running, so I can get lots of cultivated grain and get lots of condition later. I don't do too much of it now. I don't want to just do 100% bees. So I'll try to let that on the side. I'll probably take care of them off camera too. So I'll only show you bees when there is something important, and you see cobble generator is working perfectly. I guess I will be doing some machines, so I need to get myself some more rubber in the meantime. There you go. Some rubber. These machines are on free, they have a cost. Either way, I wanted to check on my volcano here. Yeah, it seems to be empty now. how to pump another volcano maybe, or I wanna get my hellish bees going fast so I can take care of that geothermal generator. I guess I'll rely on the nether like I said before and fill up my things there. But now I got sand, and basically you need to make silicon bolts and make them with coal. I know what I will make 24 of them. It's 8 coal and 8 sand in our furnace. I'll cook multiple silicon bolts, and silicon bolts you must cut them with a diamond handsaw. There's other types of handsaw with you can make them with gems, even only iron, but they cannot cut silicon bolt. You need iron diamond handsaw. You see, I take the balls and I can cut them into silicon wafer. To get the blue one, I put with nickelite, like this. And to get the red ones, well, it's with redstone, but I pretty much don't have redstone anymore. I'm out of redstone, so what I will do is, basically I will only use one thing because I don't really need much more. And you know what, I think I will be mining a bit, so I'll see you again later. And actually the episode was running a bit long, so I think I will be finishing the episode now. I will mine between this episode and next. I just wanted by finishing with bees, so you got some interesting stuff. And I guess the best thing to do would be to breed those two cultivated, to try and get a purebred cultivated, so I can get lots of cultivated drone and make all my mutations later. Next I can take all those bees, breed them again together. There is a common meadows with some random meadows, I don't know, just crossing the genes randomly, and then you know what I'm going to have. I see lots of people with bees try to get lots of genetic stuff going, very scientist, and you don't need that for bees really. It's random, you don't have to calculate the chance, just do it and you see that works or not. You deal with what you get. That's how I do with bees, and that works good. So if you want to take the complicated side of bees, go ahead, but I don't think that's needed really. I just make using bees annoying really. Just breed and breed and breed. Later on, when you get to a higher branch, of course there will be analyzing bees to know what good drones to put together, but I won't be doing those crazy thing to know what the chance is. Well, for example, if you saw the Elf or Florestar Let's Play, you can understand what I'm talking about. Well, anyway, see you next episode. Got work to do.